and welcome, my people, to Philly Rants number 5. I just want to say that these videos are just my own thoughts and opinions about just the state of day trading that I'm going through. These videos aren't, I mean, they are for me, but at the same time, I know these videos will help bless and prosper those that are sort of in the same boat as me at this current time and moment. Um, yeah, these videos are just about me and my mental, psychological, and emotional state of day trading, and there'd be very minimal edits. Very different to what I'm used to, because I have another YouTube channel called Miroke, Miroke. I play scary games, and I low key, I low key over edit my videos. I don't know, that's just the way I edit. I like it. It does take a while though. But yeah, let's get into it. Um, I don't know. These past this past month, December to January 13th. Um, I've been going through a lot, bro. This entire journey, trading journey, I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, an extreme amount of ups and downs, extremely tough decision making, extremely tough, like mental, emotional, psychological endurance, right? Because I don't know, I do feel like I am wired to short-term gratification rather than long-term, and I just don't like that. And I am changing. I am a person that enjoys long-term gratification and not short-term. Basically, long-term wins and not short-term wins. Um, yeah. Um, a lot has definitely been improving though. I got back from Florida, and it's been great. It's that definitely took a lot of pressure off. I told myself I wasn't going to look at the charts during that whole trip, which I did for the most part. I think the very last day, second last day, I just took a quick gander at the charts. I was like, oh, my setup was there. Nice, nice. Um, Pretty much. I mean, you know, it's I'm getting a lot more confidence now. I feel a lot better than when I had the freaking panic attack. Go watch that video. I think it's Philly Trades 2 or 3, maybe even 1. I'm not entirely sure, but I know it's one of those. Um yeah, I'm getting better with regulating my emotions, controlling my emotions, my thoughts. Um yeah, definitely gives me a little bit of pressure when I think about one, but nah, not anymore, to be honest. I'm getting better. I am getting better as a day trader, which is it gives me such great gratitude for myself. Talking about gratitude, thinking in the mind of abundance, just you have everything you need already, right? But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with going towards your goals, all right? But it's always being greedy and wanting more. That's when that's when you cross the line, all right? Because no amount of money will ever satisfy you. No amount of girls will satisfy you, right? You need to understand and think from the mind of abundance. I have everything, right? And the mind of gratitude. I'm thankful for everything. I'm very thankful for the journey, for the opportunity, for just the chance of being here. You know, the possibilities of you being born. It's like one in like a million or billions or something like that. And it's like I'm given the chance to walk on this earth right now, right? I'm extremely grateful for the position that I'm in, right? The opportunity to be able to do this, right? The opportunity to eat, to be even able to make a trade, being grateful for everything, right? I think that's an extremely good way to think about life. I know that you've definitely heard this, that there's someone who would kill to be in your shoes right now. To, like, if that person was in your shoes, I feel like he would do a much better job. He's a lot hungrier, he's a lot more grateful. He does a lot more things differently than you would do now. So that's what I'm telling you. Be grateful for the things that you have, right? Because someone's, you know, it's your life right now is potentially someone's like point and where they want to be as well. Like if you're like taking payouts, someone wants to be in that. If you already know how to day trade, someone wants to be there too at some point in their journey, right? Just being grateful for the point in your journey. There is a reason why you're here at this specific time. Like I deeply understand and feel that you wish that you were already profitable. You wish that you already had multiple payouts, multiple six-figure payouts. No. You need to God will give you your reward when you're ready for it, right? God is building you up for that long-term win, all right? So be patient. Be in the mind of patience, abundance, and gratefulness, gratitude. It's very, your mind is your greatest tool, your greatest asset to you. And how you think and your perspective on life is very powerful as well. You could you you can reshape so many things differently, right? What I mean by that, let me just elaborate. There's this quote that I said in my previous videos: reshaping your perspective reshapes your reality. I truly believe that. You know, it's it's as simple as a person who always thinks positively gets positive outcomes. A person who only thinks very negatively gets very negative outcomes. You know what I'm saying? Reshaping your perspective reshapes your reality. It's extremely powerful. It's way more powerful than you guys think. Because when I started doing it, it's like I've been like I've been so gloomy, you know. Like seeing things from a different perspective is so powerful, bro. Y'all, it's bro. It's definitely helped in my trading journey a lot. There'd be some points where I'm not really grateful for where I'm at, for the amount of progress that I made. Gosh, there's a kid in me that didn't even know what trading view was, that didn't even know what he was looking at when he opened the charts for the first time, you know? So I'm very grateful. I'm extremely grateful that I'm being able to be put in this position. Extremely grateful. Um, I wouldn't ask to be put any farther or any moments behind so I could change it. I just want to be in this present moment. And I think you guys should think the same way. Not thinking about your past failures, your past wins, how you could improve the past. You can't like it's as simple as you just can't change it. There's no point. What is done is done. You can't change it. Same with the future. You can't change you can change it. You can reshape it. You can reshape your future. You control your destiny, not anyone else. Your actions and what you think allows you to reshape your future, right? If you're FOMOing, you're greeting, and you're not trading your strategy, obviously your future may not look as dim and as bright as someone who doesn't FOMO, doesn't greed. They follow the rules, they follow their strategy, right? Their future is gonna look very bright in day trading, right? It's like my rules are 1 to 2 trades, not FOMOing, not greeting, only listening to my strategy, only looking at my strategy. Simple as that. And I think that that is all you need. Well, I don't know why the music just cut off, but that is all you need to be profitable. It's as simple as that. Having good psychology. But I feel like a lot of people don't know what good psychology is, or don't know, or don't understand. To me, what I think good psychology is like being able to think in a like deeper perspective about things, like having great emotional intelligence, like knowing what you're feeling and understanding what you're feeling, right? I think that that's like a step towards having good psychology. And it's like understanding to, or we're talking about training psychology here, I should say. Being able to understand what you're doing wrong, to fix it, not letting your emotions control your trading. You get those feelings, those emotions, join, get in the trade, get in the trade. Those emotions start turning into thoughts. Those thoughts starts turning into actions, right? Being able to stop that at first moment, like the first presence of those terrible emotions and thoughts, right? That prevents you from being profitable. You shut them down instantly, right? You're very robotic with it. You control it very well. You have great manipulation over your emotions, your thoughts, your mental, your psychological aspect of your trading psychology. That's what I think good trading psychology is. You lost? Okay, it's whatever. A little bump in the road, you know? A little bump in the road, didn't break the car, you know? It's okay, you know? You'll be there. It's gonna take time. God's gonna reshape you into a different mold, you know? You're a bird, now you're an eagle, you know? He's reshaping you greater than you could have ever imagined. That's how powerful he is, right? And yeah, just being very grateful, having a mind of gratitude and abundance, you know? I think that's what helped me a lot, reshaping my perspective, just reshaping my mind in general, you know? Like, I am so grateful for being in this journey. Like, and I know someday I'll be very profitable. I'm just going through the motions of it, right? Obviously, I would love to be instantly profitable. Excuse me. Oh, whew. I would love to be instantly profitable this very second, but I know that if I did, right, and God did give me that, right, I wouldn't, I'd be terrible with it. I'd probably blow it all, blow all that success that was instantly given to me, right? So it's like, you need to understand God will give it to you when you're ready. He will give it to you when you're ready, not when you want it. You know what I'm saying? God's timing is always greater than ours. Always will be. Until you realize that, you're going to be stuck of, I need to be profitable right now. Right? You need to have patience to not rush the process, right? That is literally the number one quote, or the first quote that's on my whiteboard. Do not rush the process, right? And the second one, so I'm just gonna tell you all the quotes. The second one is, setbacks are a part of the game. Losses are a part of the game. Losing streaks are a part of the game. If anything, I feel like these things are necessary to push you further. It's like trials and tribulation that God gives you, and like the book of Job, right? Job. He had everything, right? He said to be God's most loyal and greatest servant. And he had everything, wealth, family, kids, everything, right? Land. And God and the devil said all this, right? That like said all this negative stuff about Job, I think, from my understanding. And God was like, okay, let's test that. Let's test my most faithful servant. The devil took away kids, land, his wealth, everything, left him a bum. You know what Job did? He surrendered to God. He left everything to God. He stayed faithful, right? So to me, it's like your setbacks are nothing, bro. They're nothing. Those small losses, losing streaks are nothing. You need to keep faith in the man above. He will take care of you. These trials and tribulations that you're put through are nothing. In God's eyes, they're nothing. Because he knows, he sees the future in the future's future. He sees his eyes are a lot different than ours. Right? So just have faith in the man above. He will take care of you. Have faith in him. And he will bless you with riches and greatness, like greater than you can comprehend, right? So just enjoy the process, man. Enjoy the process and just live life and have faith in the man above. Emotions must be logical mind over emotions. There we go. Sorry. Your emotions should not be dictating your trading at all. Your logical mind should be, you know? Like, take this situation for example. Oh, you're waiting for it to inverse. The candle did not close inverse, but the momentum did, right? I understand that probabilities are that it's going to close past the inverse, blah, blah, blah. But in some situations, it won't. It'll wick it and go the opposite direction. But in your head, your emotions are telling you, FOMO in, greed in, FOMO in, greed in. No. Your logical mind must be in control and suppress your emotional mind. Right? Understanding this is tough. Yes, I understand. But you need to understand this is very important. All right? Your emotional mind must not be in control of your trading. Your logical mind must be, okay, I'm going to wait for this candle to close past the inverse. And if it doesn't, I'm not trading. Simple as that. All right? Yes, the momentum looks like it's going to close past the inverse. But just to be sure, and the most logical reasoning, wait for it to inverse this and not wick it. Because let's say you did enter on the momentum and it wicked it and immediately hit your stop loss, right? Like, it would be terrible. It would be, you let your emotion take control. That is why I'm telling you right now, let your logical mind control your trading. You should be observing, analyzing like you're a detective, right? What do you know? The next one. Detach the emotional mind from trading. Really detach it. Like, gosh, how do I describe this? When you detach your emotional mind from trading, you're only trading your strategy. You're only trading your strategy with its discretion that you've built up. All right? Let me elaborate more on that. You're very systematic and robotic about your trading. I am going to wait for this to inverse and not off the momentum, right? I'm going to wait. All these, like, number one, you have to realize that you cannot not have these emotions. They will always be there. They will always be there. Your emotions will always be there. It is your actions and your conscious thoughts that change you about your mind, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can have these emotions, but you can also control and dictate what actions and what you think about them afterwards. That is the key right there. Right? Controlling the emotional mind. That is the next one. Controlling the emotional mind is extremely important. I don't know why the music just cut out again, but you must control the mind. If you don't control it, it will control you and manipulate you to do dumb things that you will regret. I 1,000,000% you will regret them. I can guarantee you right now with great certainty, if you do not control your emotions, FOMO, greed, fear, you will regret them. Guarantee you that. I bet you $1 billion on that. The last one, and to be fair, or sorry, not to be fair, but just in my opinion, it's self-belief. It's self-belief. It's the biggest one too. It takes literally the entire bottom section of that whiteboard. Self-belief. I saw this quote from Conor McGregor. It was like he stood on a podium speaking. It was like, if you have the courage to speak it and to see it and to say it, right? And to do actions towards it, you will be successful. But first, you must believe. You must believe. Because obviously, like, if you don't believe that these things will happen, they won't. They won't. They really won't. Obviously, this stuff is it's like going pro in a sport. You know, you must believe in yourself first. You know, no matter how difficult things may be, the light at the end of the tunnel will always be brighter than this dark tunnel. All right? So I need you to believe in yourself and believe in God. For I can do great things through him who is in me. You know? Having an immense self-belief in yourself, obviously at first, it's going to be like, I may not look like I'm getting any progress. It'll compound. Trading is very compounds so many things. All right? Please believe in yourself. I know y'all have heard this a lot. Please believe in yourself. Because I promise you, when you're looking for someone to believe in you, they won't. They will not. Right? Even if they do, that should not be your driving factor. Looking for external gratification is not the way to go, bro. Looking for other people's approval and love is not the way to go. You must first have self. Have self. Right? You must love yourself. You must believe in yourself. You must discipline yourself. You must have self-belief in such a delusional way. Like, I'm still failing. I don't care. I believe in myself. I feel like that is the number one thing with day trading, because you're going to fail so many times, man. You are going to fail so much. Please believe in yourself. I wish I could tell my early beginner stage self this, man. I wanted to give up. I was crying at one point. I was like, I didn't know if I could do this. I was very close to giving up. Not now, though. I've come too far. I really have come too far. And I know that my future self is depending on me to make the necessary changes right now. I have everything I need, right? Everything I need. I'm very grateful. I believe in myself and I will do the right things. my next thing before the video ends is your words have so much more power than you think. I'm being so serious. Like you're in the Bible, it basically says that it talks about how powerful the tongue is, and whatever you speak, it will come to fruition. Speak positive. Do not speak death and negativity, for that will come too. Speak positive affirmations. I believe I can do this. I will become successful. That's why the law of manifestation is so powerful. When you believe and you speak it and you do it, you will become successful. I'm not saying this just to say this. I'm saying this because I've seen it. I've seen it and I've felt it. I'm very passionate about this. Ooh, voice crack. I'm very passionate about this kind of stuff, you know? Because they've done wondrous things for me. Such, like, I can't, like, it's just so crazy to me. God is blessing with so much, yet I'm asking for more. Like, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm fixing it, you know? So, yeah. Please think in the mind of abundance and gratitude, in the mind of delusional self-belief. I believe these 3 things can get you to where you want to be. Right? I really do believe that. I really do. Having non-stop perseverance, it's it's such a key factor to everything. It really is. Please, if you could take anything from this video, it would have in a delusional self-belief. That even though there are better traders than you, you have such a delusional self-belief. You know? So, well, I'm telling you now to just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, man. This stuff can really bring you a lot farther than you think. And a lot far, like, I'm at a point where I'm like, I like, this is for real? Like, all the progress I've made is so crazy. Like, I smile with extreme content and joy and fulfillment and just joyous feelings. Because I know that all this work will pay off, and I know that I'm working so hard, and I believe I can do this. So please, my friends, believe in yourself. If you don't have anything, I don't care. Believe in yourself. Because no one else will. Besides the man above, who sees all. He sees all and knows all. So why would you trust in your own? So that is all I have for today. Please believe in yourself, my friends. I'm gonna keep saying this because I understand it's very tough, but please believe in yourself. Look, be blessed, my friends. I pray to you that you are blessed, you prosper, and you're protected. Amen. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.